Hi, welcome to Witchpeace Craft with Judy. Today's yarn adventure video is about my mystery box that I received from me and Mothers and a few little other things. So to start with, everyone overseas in the USA, possibly Canada, I can't remember, is doing Hats Not Hate in blue. And in Australia we have Beanies Not Meanies in purple, and you buy your yarn, purple yarn, from Lincraft, who donate to the Alana and Madeline Foundation for Anti-Bullying. And you need a purple beanie. On 15th of March is National Beanies Not Meanies Day, and you wear your purple beanie. So I bought some yarn and I made up a purple beanie. This is the Ross Smells Like Great Guy pattern that I love to use when I knit, and I just put, I don't know if you can see that, a few rows in to give it a bit of a feature. This is the first one. I'll probably knit a few and then I will donate them to charity after the 15th of March. Always remember that day because that would have been my mother's birthday. So yes, Beanies Not Meanies in Australia. National Beanies Not Meanies Day, 15th of March. Get knitting your purple beanie to wear. So that's the first thing. Sorry about the lighting, it's still pretty bad outside, and no, I haven't bought any flash videotaping lights. I don't know if I ever will. So that was that, and my mystery box from me Mothers. So a lot of people were showing mystery boxes they had bought from various suppliers, and in the past I have bought a mystery box from Lion Brand that I was really happy with, and Mean Mothers, who's based down the coast in, I can never remember, Brisbane I think, New South Wales, we're doing a mystery box. It was $40 and $10 freight, so $50 all up, and I thought, why not? I'll buy a mystery box. I should be excited and happy it arrived. However, first of all, this is how it arrived. I haven't opened it. This is what it looked like, squished. And part of the delivery is, if you're not home, nominate a safe place to leave it. Well, I have big front gates and a carport undercover and a table in the carport where I tell them to leave the parcels. And every other Mean Mothers order I've had, and I've bought quite a bit, gets left on that table. But no, not this one. The guy or girl who delivered it dropped it probably half a foot inside the carport. And right here now, it's cyclone season and we've had a lot of rain. And if I hadn't got home when I had, it probably would be a wet, soggy mess. So number two, not happy with the way they delivered it. But however, let's get excited and have a look what's inside. So I'm worried that some of the items may be missing, so I'll have to check the packing slip. So that's how it is. Ta-da. Oh. And that's how it's packed. Okay, so we have two Cairns Pantone in different colours. I have bought this before myself. I still have one in another colour. I've used it once and to be perfectly honest, I didn't really like it. I'll just put that over there. We have Fiddlesticks Knitting Yarn Anti-Pilling Superb Big. This is a 5 weight. 8mm crochet hook. Wow. And I can't see where it tells me the yard. Oh, there's 80 meters. There is one of those. It's really soft, and I do have one of my Cairns Ravelry group ladies who likes Fiddlesticks yarn, which is made in Turkey. Let's see, there is a Red Heart Super Saver I've never seen one this small. It's a 5 ounce, 141 grams. I buy a lot of Red Heart Super Saver, 215 meters. Topaz is the colour. There's one of those. Okay, Fiddlesticks Wren cotton yarn, 4mm crochet hook, 8-ply cotton, which is like a 3-weight, and then 125 meters. No colour, just a number. It's like a greeny colour. One of those. Extra fine merino 8-ply in like a mustard colour by Payton's. That's really soft. That is nice, very nice softness to it. One of those. Bellissimo 100% merino extra fine, and it is really fine. Made in Italy. From Australian and New Zealand wool. So the wool from across the ditch as well. 170 meters in that. No colour, but it's like a baby blue. And Superb 88 Fiddlesticks, 100% anti-pilling acrylic. That's nice. It's lovely and soft. I think there's not a lot on the tag. I'd say it may have had a ball. Yeah, it used to have a ball band, but they tied it with something. No idea, but I'd say it's like a 3-weight and 8-ply. There's nothing else, so that looks like at some stage it lost its ball band. Fiddlesticks knitting yarn, 60% bamboo, 40% cotton cedar. That's like really super fine, like a 4-ply, 125 meters. One of those. 4-ply cotton, Regal cotton by Payton's. No colour number. Neutral. Colour is neutral. It's like a goldy beigey colour. And I can't see meterage on that. Just gauge. So I can't tell you how many meters are in that. And that was the yarn. There is a pack of wooden star buttons. Little stars. Sorry, the light's really bad. There's a blanket pattern by Beanies, a baby blanket pattern. Just one of those sheets you can get in the shops. A Yarn Inspirations pattern. One of those sheets you can get in the shops. Sugar and Cream tote pattern. And another Beanies baby pattern. Wow. And then there are some couple of whip record cards. And thank you for shopping with us. We truly appreciate it. Am I disappointed? Yes. When I did my Lion brand mystery pack, you got to select weight, like 3-weight, 4-weight, 5-weight. And when I got it, there was like 9 balls and there was 3 of each. So you could actually do a project with each. Now, they've supplied me with patterns and none of the yarn that I can do these patterns. So I'd have to go out and buy the yarn to go with those patterns. And I've got, like, that's nice. And I probably could make something with that. But I have got this, which will make a small beehive tea cozy. And I mean small. I have no idea what I would do with 1 ball of very fine baby yarn. There might be enough to do a beanie. 1 ball of 8-ply cotton, which will make a very small dishwasher. I probably could do something with that. I don't quite like that, and it is one of my favourite colours. And I probably could make a beanie with that. And the Cairns Pantone, well, last time I used it, I made a tea cozy, and even that didn't turn out too well. I sold it really cheap because I felt guilty giving it to the lady, but she liked it. So yes, my fault, because it was just a mystery box. I assumed they would look at my purchase history and I would get yarn similar to what I buy, and that I would get enough yarn of one particular yarn to do a project, or maybe two. I didn't think I would get a jumble of this. This to me looks like a sample box. You sample this, you sample that, and you buy more. And that's really disappointing. I'm really disappointed. Yes, there's $50 worth of sample yarns. And I think the most I could hope to make is a beanie or a cowl. I don't know why you'd put patterns in there that you don't supply the yarn with. Disappointed. Very disappointed. I'm a loyal customer to Mean Mothers, but that may change, because I don't like receiving a mystery box that they didn't even make an effort to pack it properly, and it got damaged. And then I think they've changed delivery services, because right now it just started pouring with rain, and I was lucky I got home an hour ago and got this out of the weather. So, Mean Mothers mystery box from me, it's a big thumbs down. But as I said, it was just by mystery box. It didn't tell you what weight yarn. I just assumed they'd be like other companies. To me, this just looks like they cleared their shelves of yarn they couldn't get rid of. And is it because I'm further up the coast on the edge of the north of Australia that I got the dregs? If you bought a Mean Mothers mystery box when I did, let me know if yours was like mine or better than mine. I'd really like to know. I don't complain. They don't ask for feedback and I don't give it. I just move on, and I'll try other yarn companies in Australia like Yarn Me Calm. There are plenty out there. Right now I don't feel like a valued customer. So, but the positive is, got to look at the positive. In future, when I buy a mystery box, I'll be clear as to what to expect, like I did with Lion Brand. I ordered a 3-weight. I got 3 balls of shawl in the ball. Probably not a colour I would have picked, but it crocheted up beautifully. 3 balls of a baby yarn and 3 balls of a twisted rope yarn that I don't use, but a friend did, and I gave it away. I think Oya uses fiddlesticks. I might ask her if there's something in there that goes with her yarn and she can take her pick, because pretty disappointed. Anyway, moving on. So I went into Spotlight, our local craft store, and the plan is I only buy what I need. And I'm putting together my Unravel Mitten Squares, thanks to Laurel at Dabbling Hook. I'm getting a move on and getting them out of the whip pile and finalising everything for Season of the Granny, because there was more than I thought. And I needed some black USA style yarn. And right now it's half price, or almost half price, to VIP customers. So instead of $8, I'm paying like $4 something. So I went in and bought some black. But in this shop, and I love this girl, I think she's a refugee from Sierra Leone who has settled here. She is always happy, always so bubbly, has the most welcoming smile, makes your day. So she sees me getting this and she goes, oh, quick, come here. You know you crochet for blankets. Well, you should buy this. It's only $5 a tube. And I said, I don't need any yarn for charity. Oh no, very good value. So she shows me these, which are gradient value balls. Now there's 5 in there for $5, so it's $1 a ball. And there was only green left, and I'm not a green fan, but I didn't mind the gradients in those, the different like the green. And I decided, because she was such a good at upselling me, I bought two in the same colour, and I'll do a charity blanket in these. And when I finished it, I'll show her a photo. She is the loveliest person, and she makes my day, along with Lloyd, who's in there, one of the guys. If he gets on the microphone and said, oh, there's a special somewhere, I end up buying something. I also picked up a $2 special ball of pure Australian wool. It's only a 50-gram ball, but this is the sort of yarn I use for koala pouches and marsupial pouches. So it's purple. I have a ball of pink. I'll be able to do another pouch. So they were my acquisitions. So I went in to spend like $4. And thank you to my little friend Anne. That's her name. I think that's just a name she goes by because her actual christened name is too hard to pronounce. I spent 16. Is she a good saleswoman or what? So yeah, it's lovely going in there. It makes my day. She always makes me smile. So that was, I'm just going to have a look at what else. That's it. Oh, other than on a break at work, and I'm an idiot, I thought I'd play around with my device and set up for a Zoom meeting, joining a Zoom meeting. Sharon from SHARON'S Crochet. If you haven't checked out her channel, you should. She makes some lovely stuff, and I'll leave a link in the description below. She said her Zoom number, and it was public, and what time. So I'm figuring, oh, you know, it's 10 a.m. here. According to me, they start at 5 a.m. They won't be online, and I'm setting it up, and I key in her Zoom number, and bang, I'm in a Zoom room with all these ladies. I gate crashed their Zoom. I didn't have my camera on because I was like panicking. God, I've gate crashed. They assured me it was open to public and I was welcome, but I did say to them, I'm actually at work. I shouldn't be doing this. My break's nearly over. But I do plan to try and get up early one morning on the weekend and try and join these Zoom ladies because they were lovely. I just suddenly appeared and they'd been on there for a while. But yeah, my first attempt at Zoom, that's me. I fall over, fall in, do all sorts. I'm clumsy. I'm like a bull at a gate. I am a Taurian after all. But yeah, it was really funny. It was for me. I don't know about them, but they were lovely. Such lovely ladies in there. So that's it. I have another baby blanket to make for a little boy. Someone else is due, but they're due a lot sooner than I thought. Well, not so much due, they're leaving town a lot sooner than I thought. So I have about 2 weeks to make it. So might have to put my season of the granny aside and get on to that. I may use that blue ice cream yarn that I showed you last video. That's it. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. I am disappointed with my Mean Mother's mystery box. Guys, if you've bought a mystery box or package, let me know below if you were disappointed and would you do it again or wouldn't you do it again. I think I'd be less at bull at a gate and be more careful. But yeah, please leave a comment below and let me see what you think. Would it worry you that you've got all these little balls of one-off yarns that you didn't actually get enough to do a reasonable project with? I guess I'm disappointed because I've just spent the last 4 months decreasing my stash of one-off balls of yarn and emptying 2 drawers, and that's why I bought some yarn, which brings me to, I don't know if you've seen on Twitter and YouTube and the news, the crazy people in Australia stockpiling toilet paper because of the coronavirus. Someone out there on social media said or stated that all our toilet paper and tissue comes from China, and currently we have an immigration, or what is it? Not immigration. You can't visit from China. There's a ban on visitors coming here from China because of the coronavirus. They've just put a ban on Italy, which concerns me. But what I'm getting to is I went shopping, and I'm going to go shopping tomorrow because I just couldn't stand it. The toilet roll shelves are bare. You could barely buy a box of tissues. The rice shelves are bare. You cannot buy rice. And my son just showed me a video on YouTube of a mother and daughter in Sydney in a supermarket fighting over toilet rolls. Fighting to the point the store manager separated them and was calling the police. Now, one of my bosses is actually a doctor and has connections with the hospital. The coronavirus is a chest and respiratory infection. It doesn't affect the other end. You don't get diarrhea. Now, they're stockpiling toilet rolls because they thought we didn't make them in Australia. Guys, all our toilet rolls, most of them are made in South Australia. And thanks, she just boosted the economy because they've had to step up production in South Australia to make more toilet rolls. But it's absolutely ridiculous. My son came home and said one of the ladies at his work was shopping and there was an old man debating whether to buy tissues because he couldn't buy a couple of toilet rolls and tissues were a lot more expensive and he's on a limited pension. That's what stockpiling does. I don't know why people do it. It's ridiculous. It's not a diarrhea virus. It's a respiratory infection. Like my medical friend said, get some vitamin C in, take care of your health, make sure you've got echinacea, all the things that fight off flu and respiratory infections. Have those on hand. God help you if you need toilet paper that bad. Anyway, I've had fun today. I am disappointed with my mean mothers, but life goes on. I will either give some away to people who go, oh, I could use that, or it will fill up the drawers I have emptied. I'm looking forward to receiving my Premier Yarn package. It should be due next week. And I will be looking at how that's packed and delivered. But guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, make sure you take care of each other. Have a crafty day. If you're new to the channel, check out the other videos and think about subscribing. You might actually enjoy my yarn adventures. Bye for now.